Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we return to the land of Guild Wars 2 and in the future 3. Because it is showtime. Jazz hands.
Refreshing.
Let's see. We've got 4 minutes. I will join in on the last boss or two, but I'm going to hope that we roll over to today's dailies, and then I get a whack in on the last kill or two and get credit for it. So I want to make sure I'm alive at the end, but it's probably not going to work out, and I'll probably be disappointed, because that is my lot in life. I have coffee. I was going to say, and you don't, but maybe you do. I don't know. Alright, so, Karai is down there. Everyone's chasing him. Not much is getting done on the other side. I don't think I've done Boom Boom Banes this season yet. He's over here. I don't know, we may make it. Got 2 minutes left, less than 2 minutes. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be good. Well, assuming we actually succeed. How much time do we have? Gold reward. We're not going to get the gold, I don't think. Alright, I'll go help with, no, not Karai. We'll go ahead and help with Boom Boom. Because I don't think I've gotten a shot in on Boom Boom yet, so we'll take Boom Boom. Okay, I disagree. I believe I was in plenty of time on my dodge. Still haven't finished off Karai. We're definitely not getting the gold medal this time. Wanted to make sure I got all the bosses. I don't know if there's an annual achieve for that or not, but I figured let's just be on the safe side. I'm pretty sure I've got all the others. So. By my will. Exactly sure why I said that, but sure. Alright, Karai is now done. Yes, the heat levels were critical, fortunately. I dumped my heat. You are all weak. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to get the gold. We're not yet. Busted CC bar. Got gold the other 3 or even 4 times I've done it. So. Obviously, it's not me. It's all these other people are just not living up to their potential. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. Good evening. Alright, we got him. Who have we got left? Interesting. The guy who's normally last is not last. Going in! Jerk. Teleporting me around. Who does a thing like that? Evidently, Marcus. Whoa, hi! Nice of you to come over for a visit. Oh, and he did it again, because, sure. Ooh, that's hurting rather a lot. Not sure. I didn't have any conditions on me that I could see when I looked. And was at low health, so I'm not sure exactly what that was. Painful. It was painful. Alright, we rezzed him. We'll go back to shooting from a distance. I wanted to give him what for, you know. Stop.
This is getting serious.
Him having the teleporting ability is not great. And maybe that's the reason why normally everyone waits to kill the guy with the teleporting ability for last.
Always a pleasure to welcome this better contender back to Australia.
Give up your Inferno!
Nope, nope. Do not shoot when he has his bubble up. On account of it boings everything right back at you, and that hurties.
Heat level stabilized.
My heat level is stabilized. Wait, wait, wait. Continue to wait, and then wait some more, and then he moves again. Curse you. But then I'll hit him with a bunch of CC, and he'll knock his ass out. Oh, I'm not sure what the hell hit me. Maybe I was considered to have gone through the wall of lava, maybe? Again, I don't know what it was. It hurt a lot. Why am I taking damage? Oh, I guess I am in the fire. Ow. I'm out of the fire. I am no longer being burned to death, so I personally consider that an upgrade.
Heat level 0.
I assume we got silver. Now, have I wasted some time, or did we roll over into the new batch of dailies and actually finish one or more of the dailies by sheer
And
happenstance?
while it may seem you stand alone in the arena, your brothers and sisters in arms
A spellwork chest. I think I finished off the first tier of achievements for this year. I also got Ember Glow. Isn't that a Stone Temple Pilot song? Well, we already have it unlocked, so Silver-Fed Salvage-O-Matic, go!
Target destroyed.
Bastards. Bastardos. I didn't get anything worthwhile. Really, am I up to... I am full again. Pain, agony, hurt, see, ouch. The Zephyrite supply box, thank goodness, a quartz crystal. Can't get it up. Yeah, it was silver. We did get silver, so we didn't at least get relegated to bronze. And there's the bronze. And that goes away. And this box, the spellwork box, has the spellwork. Power Precision Healing. That's one of those stat combos I have zero idea if anyone uses. but they're pretty cool. Especially, I think, for... I mean, ideally, they would be, if you could dual class engineer and mechanist. Or, sorry, engineer and mesmer with the pink, but also the gears. But we did get 2 Wizard Vault. Well, one of them's just for logging in. And 3 events. I did finish my weeklies last night off stream. Salvaging 100 pieces of equipment, which is easy. And then a jumping puzzle.
My time is precious.
Do I have any of those in the bank? I do not. Alright, well, now let's see if we made any progress on today's dailies. Done! Banisher of Legends. Defeat a legendary boss. Yeah, we did. That's one of the 3 for the day. Okay, that's any race. That's 3 kite baskets outside. And a treasure hunt, which isn't for 2.5 hours. So, we'll have to track down 3 kites. And then do a race.
That's how it's done.
I swapped weapons inadvertently and got the completion for swapping weapons in the adventure guide. Why can I not just exit here? Why they no let me exit?
My time is precious.
Really, they don't have a just exit here. Wow, that's kind of shit. It's an instanced space. It should have the instance button just above the minimap, and it don't. So, we go out through the gate, through the door. How plebeian. I got mail. That's my daily gathering.
That looks valuable.
Looks can be deceiving, my lens. Mersat obsidian chunks. Sure. Alright, we just need to find 3 chests. Normally there's one just to the east of here. Of course it's fucking busy. They're always busy. Why? Because they hate me. We don't actually want to be on that. We want to be on flying machine. They're looking for downed kites. I'm pretty sure there was always one over here, but so far a whiff. There's one. And 2. One. Oh, I did it again. Kite basket supplies. That's 2.
All heat expelled.
One more will do. Odd. This is a human character, but I never finished this map. That just strikes me as weird. I never did a map comp on this. Normally, I mean, this is an older character. But normally I do map comps to level up. So I don't remember what his deal was. Alright, there's the last one I need.
Armored up.
I'm armored up.
Heat level 0.
There we go. Alrighty, dighty do. Back there, I guess. Probably the fastest way. Somewhere I've got a teleport, but I don't remember where it is. Back to the Crown Pavilion, where there is a race, but it's very difficult because there are a lot of mobs that try to knock you off and may succeed. Just tiresome. Why the yawn? I don't know, because evidently I'm some tired. Alrighty-dighty-do.
May the 6 watch over you.
Please take me to the Labyrinthine Cliffs. The cliffs aren't all that labyrinthine. I mean, what they've built on top of it and everything is pretty labyrinthine. I'll give them that. But the cliffs themselves, they're just cliffs.
I serve Lion's Arch.
Really? I'd like it rare, please. Whee! Over here, I think. Yeah. Bombs away. Alright, we do have the correct vehicle ready to go. Time trial, I'm going for speed. Mount up and get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Well, I was moved by the trailer for the upcoming Neuromancer series to reread the book. Really stands up in a lot of ways, very predictive of some of the reality we see in the world. How the hell did that not count? That was crap. I would like to complain vigorously to the authorities. It's very interesting, given the nature of AI in our current communities, economics, business world, and so on. 135.8. That's a new personal best for me? Is that right? No, my personal best is 131.440. Jukebox! Jukebox! At least I got Smudge and Bill, it beat. But Jukebox has got my ass thoroughly kicked. Did I get another Spellwork chest? I got a second Spellwork chest. I'm not even sure what that one's for. That was not a complaint. Let's see. Well, I don't think that any of the dailies give that. Right, that just gives the... Right, nothing. It's gotta be then down in festival stuff. 4 Winds, maybe? Yeah, Kukachu ain't getting shit. Sorry, man. I've given you bunch of gold in the past. I just can't. I just can't. Not gonna give him another 19 gold for like 2 achievement points. Just not doing it. The Griffin Master can't do that one. I suck. We've got this one finished, so that gave us 1. We finished the Crown Pavilion for the year. Where'd it go? The Queen's Gambit, we've done exactly 1 this year. I think I've done at least the first raft of 4. I think it's 4. So it had to be up and around here somewhere. This, we got the first spell work chest for, I think. Might have been for finishing off something in the Queen's Arena area. But I doubt we get to the Turuges, as we're halfway there, and only 4 of them have any substantial progress. We'd have to kill all kinds of baddies. We'd have to defeat 12 different bosses? I assume 12 different bosses, and I don't think that's happening. So our odds of getting the Tarugis is low. Perhaps the summary will tell us. Let's see. Four Winds Zephyr, that gave us the coin. Annual Slalom Specialist gave me one of the Zephyrite supply boxes. Okay, so this is the one I did just get. The previous one I got was for back in the 6th boss arena. Do want to double check? We should then be, for one of the festival things, we should be at 1 of 5. Yep, 1 out of 5. All right. I can math good, as is my new tradition that I started the other day. I will buy 3 boxes. That's all, just 3. Everyone else buying thousands, literally thousands. Saw someone had dropped 50,000 ectos. It's about, if my math is correct, 16,000 gold value for 4 times as many, 200,000 boxes, 200,000. Oh, wait, we've got... Sure. We know how easy that is to go. We're going to go ahead and just drop the silk. For 3 boxes. There we are. It's my 3 boxes every day. Everyone else buying thousands. I'm buying 3. My odds? Just about the same. That was quartz crystal. Quartz crystal and a reward for commodities trading. Another box. Another crystal. All we got was crystals and tokens.
What brings you here?
But that cost me almost nothing at all. That's a special. Complete the annual commodities trader achievement, and that also gives me 100 delicious points. We're back over the cap. Let's see. Bundle Plunderer. How many does that require? Doesn't say. Four Winds Custom. Customs and Bundle Plunder. Customs and Bundle Plunderer.
Are you here to purchase something?
Customs and Bundle Plunderer. Customs. Yeah, I don't think we finished that one up. Last night you got rid of a lot of crafting mats you were maxed out on in your storage. Yeah. In the past, I've sold stacks of a stack of 250 when I hit the cap. But I could just as easily, if I had them now, be cashing them in. Did you get anything good out of the boxes, or did you just sell them? Now that prices are spiked up. For everything except Ectos, I'll note. Ectos are actually down since the festival started. Too many people saved them up, and too much input into the system from the mirror runners in VOE. The mirror farm. Bundle plunder. Okay, I just need then one more. I need the bundles to pop up one more time. So I'll have to stick my head in, like, well, not 7:30 tonight, because I've got 8 o'clock raid. Maybe 7:30 tonight. Should be able to get it done by then. And that will give me another 100 points, and I'll have to spend some points. So if I have to spend points, I can spend them. It's fault.
No free samples.
No free samples? Ouch. But yeah, Mystic Clovers. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I have everything you need.
There we go. Mystic Clovers are pretty hard to come by.
Everybody wants something.
Everybody wants one. All right, we've got the dailies done. Let's get back to some leveling. We are back with Winvara Windchaser, who, by the way, we didn't dye her latest acquisition of a hat. She got a new hat. Start that. New dye hat. Start with that. You open the boxes, got more crafting materials when you open them. Yep, that's indicative, yeah. I was watching Emerald yesterday. She's opening, I think, like 5,000 boxes a day. And she hit the Queen Bee infusion and one other infusion yesterday. I'll note the prices are incredibly down on those things right now. I was watching Malcolmist TV, and she got 2 of the Visage. I'll show you the Visage. And I had mentioned that, I see the price on those is way down. It was down from 800 down to 120. And I said, okay, I like those. The price was too much. I'll have to pick one up later. And while I'm tootling away on someone, somebody in chat says to her, send one to Lens. What? No. And she accidentally sends me both. So I send her one back with 150 gold. Who's a good guy? This guy. Don't believe all of the people, and there are a lot of them saying this guy's an asshole. Okay? Totally nice guy. You can trust him with your Visage of Naurus, for example. I'll show you the Visage of Naurus. Can't be a whole lot of visages in here. There are more than I thought, but this is the Village of Naurus. Currently at 188. It was at the time, it was 180 buy, 120 sell, and so I split the difference and sent her 150. And the other Visage, I should be clear. But this is what the Visage of Naurus looks like. Don't know how well you can see that. Sort of like if you took an alien and made it a Cyclops and gave it tentacles and made it spikier. That. No. She sent me 2. She intended to send me 1, accidentally sent me 2. I sent her 1 back and then paid her for the second. Above the going rate. Thank you, Mal. It was very kind of you anyway. But no, no, no. When I said no, 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 I meant it. I'm not comfortable taking charity from you guys. I always feel weird about it. Of course, I am weird. Anyway, what were we doing? Where were we? We were running a map somewhere, I think. We'd finished Brisbane. We just ran through Metrica. Gendarn's not too bad. Did we finish Snowden? Yeah, we did. We finished Diessa and Fields of Ruin. How about the adventure guide? Completing events. Oh, Fields of Ruin. Why is that not done? I did all kinds of events in... Oh, it's one of 3. I did all kinds of events in Fields of Ruin. Stupid jerks.
Sharper still.
Blaze Ridge, crafting masterwork items, defeating world bosses, mining ore. I am a potty mouth. Hey, DM, how you doing? Hot today, it hit 100 and the heat index was only 99. Does that mean it was dry? Because I've been in 113 in Vegas, and that was actually manageable, much to my surprise. I mean, it was ass-bakingly hot. But it was the literal dry heat. Oh my god, it's got to be Dredge Hunt, Harathi, or Blaze Ridge. Fuck, fuck, or fuck. I dislike all 3 of those maps. We'll go with Dredge Hunt. Said humidity was... Oh, yeah, 24% in heat that's very low. Yeah. So, 100 with a heat index of 99 would be incredibly hot. But manageable. Yeah, 24% would be low. We're off to Dredge Hunt. Easy for me to say manageable. I'm not in that. Although we have been getting very humid at night to the point where I have to close my window, not because it's cold outside, but because the cold air isn't coming in fast enough. And so I start sweating like a pig. So I close the window and I turn on the AC. Ugh. Yeah, a week full of 100. I've got a friend who lives in Phoenix. So as long as you're in the dry heat, literally, the difference is enormous. But yeah, I don't want that at all for me. Big candy ass. Big, giant candy ass. That's me. I think we can get in there from there. Yeah. All right. Today, I actually learned a fact about people who live in Phoenix. The actual name for them is Phoenicians.
I heard about this giant hole in Divinity's Reach.
Which, as a history nerd, is really cool. Yeah, we've got 7. We need 2 more. And a year or 2 ago, they had 50 straight days over 100. And I don't know what their record is for days in a row where it never gets below 100. But they actually get those too, which is unthinkable to me. Yeah, the roof wouldn't give me the POI. That's just cheap. Let's see, where are we? Okay, well, got the waypoint, obviously. We need the Vista.
My legend.
No, I want to check. Yeah, right now the humidity here is 52, but it's going to be up to 80 by midnight. So we're getting Warm but pleasant day. It's not even that warm. Today was, I guess, cracked to 80. But the humidity was down about 40, which is about normal. But it does seem to be climbing a lot in the evenings. And last night, for instance, I was miserable, but not until the evening. It wasn't the temperature, I just was sweating like a stuck pig. Do not like sweating like a stuck pig. Wait. POI? It's not on this map. Is it showing me the POI in the next map? Or did I miss something? Is it showing me a freaking POI on the next map? Doesn't look like it. But it must be. That's in the Great Lodge. Huh? Doesn't look like there's an underground over here. Maybe I missed it. It's been a while since I've done this map. Energy probe. Well, as long as it's probing for energy, not probing anywhere specific. Oh, no, it is in here. All right, yeah. The POI is back here, I do believe. Nope, I'm wrong again. Yeah, that would be a very, very wide probe. That's no amateur. We've got gold ore. Oh god, I didn't get the gathering tools. Sometimes it's just not easy being Lens, you know? Kermit, I'm sure it's not easy being green either. I'm not making fun of your greenness. It's very becoming. I need armor smithing supplies. Not those. Those, yeah. Can we use the orichalcum? We can use the orichalcum. Did I get my set of orichalcum? No. Not sure why I have mithril sitting there. I did get a set of orichalcum on this guy. I remembered. Sadly, I didn't remember that I'd remembered until after I'd already teleported. But on the positive side, at least I remembered before I bought another set. Take me back to my previous map. My gold. And topaz lump. Okay, we'll take this over here. We'll fix one of these. Build. Do you want to build a snowman? And then we'll set fire to some Sons of Svan here. Kind of amusing. They worship the Dragon of Frost and being an asshole, and I'm burning them to death.
Eat pain.
Also, they can eat pain. Still not entirely sure what eating pain means. I wouldn't think it was digestible, but maybe they just, you know, chew it and swallow it, but they don't actually get any nutrition from it. And of course, the frostbat waits until I'm just about finished with my mining activities, and it runs over. Stupid bat. I got its belfry right here. Oh, more Sons of Svan here.
Need to rest.
I don't need to rest. I need to build a snowman. So I hope everyone's weekend has been entertaining, relaxing, invigorating. Choose one or more. Yeah, these guys really, you can tell they're not smart because they run in the fire I leave behind me. Oh, he froze me. Okay. I gotta give him that. Turnabout is fair play.
Fury is mine.
And I'm chilled. We hate chilled. We hate the Kandi chilled. Too OP for that measly fire. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe, I hate to say it, but maybe Jormag's got a point, you know? All hail the Cold Dragon. Missed me. Art complete. Can't remember. Is there? Yeah, there is a vista over here. I thought so.
Ah, a fresh horizon.
So there is a POI up there. Leopard's Snarl Shrine. Snow leopard, I assume. Oh, gotta go lower. Well, not surprising. You gotta go pretty low to deal with the Sons of Svan here.
That's how I do it.
That's how I do it. Not sure what that means, but that is how I do it, evidently. Wait, it's a dragon totem. Well, if this was Path of Exile, that would mean that this totem shot out dragons, which would be pretty badass, I'm not going to lie. But the fact that constructs don't take damage from conditions sucks. Seriously, what were you thinking, ArenaNet? This just is excruciatingly dumb. Oh, I can just break those, alright. Well, we'll just break them then. 225. That's a significantly large number. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But you cray-cray, as the kids would say. Creatures that don't bleed? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've completed a Renown Heart. Boy, gotta say, the suns around the totem here, they respawn pretty quick. Hey guys, how about big flaming rocks? You got a problem with big flaming rocks? Because they seem to like you plenty. Ha ha ha. When I was trying to do some work on getting the Binding of Epos, the first part of Binding of Epos, the legendary, there is one of the things you have to do that goes on in this sealed dwarven tomb or facility, whatever the hell it is. Anyway, I could never actually... I went in like 3 times and couldn't get the thing accomplished that I needed accomplished. I have no memory of what it was, but it was frustrating to go in and with a group of people that happened to be doing it. You know, basically clear the place out and not be able to get done what I needed done. In Guild Wars, creatures like skeletons don't bleed, but they do bleed in Guild Wars too, yeah. You do have to be careful with immunities and stuff, though. You can't encourage players to build, to choose. You know, you can build it any way you want, and then say, okay, yeah, but you can make it any way you want, but that one way you just picked, yeah, you can't actually kill those monsters. Have fun.
Begin destruction protocol.
Because I have seen that in Path of Exile, which I just mentioned. They made some additions over the years, and one of them was otherwise a really cool system, the Expedition system. And some of the Expedition things that you can mess with will summon up critters that are immune to certain conditions. And since people tend to build their builds, I'm going to be a fire build, or a bleed build, or a chaos build, or something. You accidentally click on one of those and you can't finish the thing, and if you're not paying attention, are pretty likely to actually end up dead. Alright, got another heart complete. Say the respawns on those Svanir is unusually fast. Ooh, ancient barracuda! Dum-ba-ba-dum, dum-ba-ba-dum. It's just a veteran. But it's water combat, and water combat sucks. I will include a commentary on my commentary. It stinks. But it is way, way, way better than underwater combat in every other game combined. It's just not fun. Hi, Fisherman Vostok. Wonder if his first name's Vlade. That's kind of an obscure joke. What? It's a rat cache fever. A cantankerous rat. I'm a little surprised that you can get a cantankerous rat. I don't remember ever seeing it before. Certainly a little on the strange side, but okay, sure. It appears that the cantankerous rats come out of the rat traps, or rat caches. Wake up, Quirpic!
I'll prepare the ritual.
What?
Wake up!
This is bad.
Raw containment crystal. Am I supposed to give those? Yeah, okay.
Gather crystals for the pretty bunny.
Study the past to survive the future.
No, I'm running with the script. More gold. I run with Skrit. I think I missed him. Got him the second time. Alright, let's grab some more raw containment crystal. And we'll run back and deliver that to the pretty something lady. Plant lady? I think pretty plant lady is what he said. Let's see, we completed something else. We have gathered 15 resources with a mining pick. Because you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose. But you can't pick your friend's nose. Benjamin Franklin. We have more points. That, I believe, allows us to finish. No, not quite. We're 1 point shy from finishing out the Earth and greenhouse. Oh, more of imps. I do need better friends. I mean, not better than you guys. You guys are awesome. How you doing, Bogan? I should be more respectful. How you doing, Mr. Bogan?
Knowledge flourish. Our time here is almost up. Bring what you have.
And then I think that's going to summon a bad creature, if memory serves. I think, in between the two rocks, but it's been a while.
Look there. There. Look.
Art complete. I am doing reasonably well.
Hurry! Align the crystals. Attenuate the matrix.
Align the crystals and attenuate the matrix. Sure, I'll do that. Which monster do I kill that does that?
Fury is mine.
How about we drop some flaming hot rocks and not actually hit anything? We hit none of them, as best I could tell. They really did nerf the hell out of the meteor shower at some point, didn't they? Oh. Let's see if we can get Korpik back on his, I was going to say feet.
Look out! Something big is coming through the wall.
That's what she said. Literally, that's what she said. Spit fire at him, my little friends. Victory is ours. Real quickly, get that back onto autocast. Autocast because he's German. Back out the other way. I don't think it's fair. Well, a great many things I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that I was mistaken. I thought I could glide. Oh, you can glide and keep your summoned pets, elementals. But if you mount, you don't. I think it's clearly unfair, and we, the Elementalists Union, also known as the Downstate Crew, we object. Well, there is a familiar name. Hey, Lone Star. Oh, sorry, Mr. Wolf. I don't have a heart here.
is mine.
Why must I kill people when I don't have a heart here? Oh, I gotta get back up. We've got a Vista. We're 23% done in Dredge Hunt Cliffs. Yay. There was much rejoicing? There was some rejoicing? Rejoicement was had? Taking your pets away because you got on a mount is kind of annoying. Well, they fixed it for Necros. And presumably included
You ready for Bear's challenge?
that same fix, built it in to Mechanist.
Die!
My Elementalist, for no reason, just said die. It's possible she's got issues. Hey, it's a rock. It's a rock lobster.
Fire, Raven. There's no end to Tyria.
Kill corrupted elementals. Is there a cave back here? We need to go in and kill the elementals. I'm misremembering, possibly. Or we can just, do our usual bit and murder the Sons of Svanir and all of their things. Bust up their stuff.
Right.
Don't hit the doe. A deer or a female deer.
Might makes me right.
And the does are mad. All right, who wants some venison? We've got freshly cooked venison. Oh, look who's showing off with his freaking pet again. I mean, nice pet. Seriously, I'm happy for you. He's rubbing it in again, Mom. It is difficult for me to not bust into the I want the cool things, I should have it for no work at all kind of mindset that a lot of people have. And I want to, but I can't in good faith do it. Where are you, sir? Sir? Never mind. We're good, sir. Well, iron ore, because I need to whack ore nodes. 18 out of 18. I think we got to go to 50 for this. There's a POI in here. Yeah, there is. I forgot about that. Heart and level. I am level 68. The next level, though, that's going to be nice. God. I'm weak. I have been brainwashed. Okay, now, that guy rolled out like 4 little ground effects, and I was between 2 of them and I still took damage. I personally believe that is cheating and not fair. So, it's cheating and not fair. And I set fire to something that doesn't matter because, hey, it was there. And fire. Oh, I never did change my freaking die, did I? I talked about that as like the first thing when I swapped over to this character. So yeah, I need to dye a new set of dyes because I hadn't dyed the new hat. And what did I do? Promptly, nothing. There we go. Not bad. Glacial Sky, Sand Shark, Blood, and Pastel Sea. Well, we had Sky and Sea, so that's, you know, that's water and air. That seems quite appropriately elemental, my dear Watson. Got another mine over here because we need to mine. I think a total of 50. I mean, at least on a ground mount, it shouldn't unsummon your pets. I think you can make an argument for logic's sake that if you get on a flying mount, maybe your pet should be unsummoned. I think you could make a case. Man, they got a bad case of worms around here. This whole map area's butt must itch.
Swallow the enemy!
Swallow the enemy. You mean the worm that attacked me as I was running by? I don't think I can swallow that worm. Pretty sure it can swallow me, though. Oh. You can probably hear a barking of a dog outside. I have, didn't even open the window tonight. I was going to, but then I realized, oh yeah, it keeps getting really humid at night, so I didn't want to. But you might hear the dog outside. Another waypoint. Is this the cave on which I was thinking? Heimdall's Last Stand. A runestone, apparently a focal point for Jotun rituals. Or for Jotun. Jotun. Hey, yo. Where are you going with that gun in your hand? Old guy musical reference. With a goofy accent included. I'm sure the kite basket will give me something good this time. Instead of, you know, just another... Yeah, just another. 686. It is better than my current staff.
We have completed the task at hand.
Put those away. Eat that. That away. You see what we have there? I take that to my heart. You guys make me take this to my heart. So I'm a who farted. I worked a little bit too hard. I don't think it was worth it for that joke. Really. Caught him messing around with another man. One time we had many years ago, when I was working my first real job that I didn't despise, hate, loathe, and want to get the hell out of Dodge for. They hired another new guy, and he's walking by me, and his name was Joe. I go, "Hey, Joe, where are you going with that gun in your hand?" He turns around, going down to shoot my old lady. And I go, all right, I'm going to get along all right with this guy. We ended up being roommates for a couple of years. So yeah, I got along fine with him. He just had his birthday the other day. I gave him Facebook best wishes. Only reason I use Facebook is there are certain people I can't keep track of any other way, so he would be one of them. I'm going to take a shield generator. Do I need a shield generator? No, not really. Oh, I didn't realize we were here. That's very kind of you. Yeah. So, as well as this particular area just being kind of a pain in the ass, I have a specific complaint about this area. I don't think any sort of default game features should be hidden away behind things that some players can't do. And not all players have the manual dexterity to do jumping puzzles. And you can't do a map completion here unless you can do a jumping puzzle. And I think that's bullshit. The only thing that should be behind jumping puzzles is a reward chest, achievement points, and stuff like that. Under no circumstances should any content be hidden behind a jumping puzzle.
Fury is mine.
I forget it. Can we set off the... Oh, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I have had that happen before. Died by getting multiply whacked by those things. I think we can... Oh, there we go again. I refuse. I will use my feet. Because I don't want to give up my elementals. The elementals, primarily. Ooh, rich iron. Yes, sir. Nice mine choice. Mining tool choice. Sadly, there are no legendary mining tools. Which means that most of my characters have to use the old-fashioned. I don't specifically remember anything up there. But I do remember the JP.
Fury is mine.
I'm not really that furious. I mean, sure, I'm an angry old man. Actually, that's actually a really good point. I am an angry old man. But I wouldn't say I was furious old man, just an angry old man. You know, that's not the same thing at all. Where do we get on this stupid ride? I thought it was over here. Yeah, down here. All right. All right, fine, fine. Up, up, and away. Possibly the wrong way. Trying to remember. Over here, I think. Like that. Yep, yep, yep. It comes back to the old man eventually. that again. Okay, that was not a natural jump. Something's wrong with my jump on my end combat. There we go. Ow, okay. I missed. It's fine. It's fine. You can't make all of the jumps all of the time. Otherwise, there'd be no challenge in the game. You have to fail occasionally to enjoy the success. I'll note there's also a POI up here as well as the Vista. Get him, guys. Get him. Get him.
Eat pain. Fury is mine.
Grab the chest. Did the Earth Elemental break into 2 more Earth Elementals? I think he did. Can't trust those sneaky Earth Elemental bastards. Oh, he's back.
I am awesome.
There we go. We need the Vista as well. The POI is below. There is a second jumping puzzle that we don't need back here. I don't think any of that is needed for map completion. But I will repeat my complaint that under no circumstances should any kind of progression ever be gated behind a jumping puzzle. This is a theoretical improvement over what I'm using in stats, less in armor. I'm sorry, that the healing power just not working for me, guys. I gotta say. Lynn says no.
We have completed the task at hand.
There's like a... Oh, we can't even glide here. Okay. Oh, but we do have more rich gold. Oh. I step there and up spawns the dredge, of course. And the other one is going to aggro onto me too, isn't he? Isn't he? I'm stealing your gold. And you can't see me stealing your gold because you can't see. It's not like I'm mocking them. They don't have eyes. Or if they do, they're unable to see anything. They're blind mole rats. Communist blind mole rats. I'm not making fun of them being blind any more than a bird is making fun of me by pointing out that I cannot fly. I can manage a pretty decent plummet, though. Welcome back, Lone Star Wolf.
Fury is
Might makes me right.
I know his weakness now. He can't say no to a gold node. But he does have a cool mining animation, so yeah, it's kind of understandable. Well, I need to finish this heart out, because again, Capcom.
Eat pain.
Dredge mining suit must burn. And evidently we've set some dredge on fire too. It wasn't intentional. I mean, I don't particularly regret it because, you know, heart progress, but still.
Fury is mine.
This is one of the dungeons, right? Tells you how often I've done the dungeons in the game.
Might makes me right.
I think there is a vista in here at the dungeon entrance. Not a vista, a waypoint. Yes, it is a dungeon. Can't remember the name of it. Sorrow's Embrace. I don't know why they're so sad.
Begin the destruction protocol.
Is this, put those away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haven't done any one of the dungeons. I have done like 6 or 8 times I've done dungeons. I don't know which ones I've done, other than Ascalonian Catacombs, which I've probably done almost all of those. Half a dozen-ish dungeons were that. So close. So very, very, very close to the heart. We need to complete the heart, and this poor, sad, unexpected, non-hostile dredge just happened to be in the way. Heart complete. We're 40% done with the Dredge Haunt Cliffs. Not one of my favorite maps. In fact, the reverse. One of my least favorite maps. Did we get more levelage in there? We did. We can finish Earth. Also, we're level 69, so please, everyone. Nice. I've mentioned before how much I detest I have become. Thank you. I have become that thing that I detest. You know, live long enough to become what you detest. And that is a meme lord. The 69 meme, I don't even think about it. It just happens. I see or hear a 69 and my brain immediately goes nice. I can't stand it, but there's nothing I can do about it anymore. The meme has won. I have been defeated by a meme. I am having a good time in Guild Wars 2. I mostly do. Every once in a while something will happen that'll piss me off, but that's a me problem, not a game problem. Can I throw these at the door and just blast the sucker open? Yeah, that worked much better. Thank you. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Guess what works really, really well? Exploding cannonballs work really well for blowing the shit out of things. I, for one, am shocked, stunned, and surprised. Oh, we got dredge cannonballs. You know them, you love them. You only have to throw them. Kaboom. Excellent. We've got more cannonballs. Let's throw them. Earth-shattering kaboom. Wow, those things just... I have leveled up. That's level 70. So that's the end of our niceness. We're no longer nice. We finished the heart? We did finish the heart. Zug Zug, heart complete. Don't suppose there's any incredible riches and good things, and no. It was worth a quick check. We got a heart. Got a level, one more level, and we get our third passive line. So I guess one of the advantages to fighting the blind naked mole rats or blind nude mole rats is because they can't see that I left a trail of fire behind me, and they run through the fire to get to me. They're not stupid, they're just blind. And kind of stupid. Another waypoint. Nice little town you got here. Be a shame if something were to happen to it.
He's my only son. I'll never forget the look on his face when he told me he joined the movement.
I imagine you'll never forget the look on yours either.
Why don't we grab POI? I think we can sell crap to Sven, the weaponsmith. Indeed we can. I don't suppose the Rune Alyssa actually sells for anything. Sold! I mean, it sells for something, just not much. Out the back door. Black Earth Coal Mine. Alright, we got another heart here, right? For murdering more dredge, methinks. Oh, does this go all the way back? Looks like it does. What did I miss up there? Defend the citadel from the dredge. Okay. We shall not let the citadel fall to the communist blind mole rats of the dredge.
Fury is mine.
I don't think we're going to succeed, but we're going to try. Although with Lone Star Wolf on our side, can we possibly fail? I don't know. Maybe not. We may have this. Or possibly not. It's going to depend. I'd say it's 50-50, right? You know, either we have it or we don't. We're repelling the dredge attack as best we can. Oh, here they come. Walking down the street. They get the funniest looks from everyone they meet. That's a really old guy reference. Can we res this guy? Maybe before the baddies get here?
Might makes me right.
And up, dredge. We're doing a pretty fair job, I would say, so far in repelling the dredge attack. Can't they see they're defeated? They're blind, Lance. Oh, shit. Can't they smell they're defeated? Maybe here? Staff wasn't your favorite? Yeah, no, I always enjoyed Dagger, but I can no-brain the staff. In essence, allowing me to stream and chat with the cool people in chat.
Nothing can bring me down.
Because nothing can bring me down.
The fury is mine.
Ow. No, when Lens, well, unsurprisingly, was my first character in Guild Wars 2 that I made on day one of the Head Start. Elementalist, because I enjoyed Dagger Elementalist so much during all the betas. I think yours was Dagger Foci. I don't even remember what the Focus had. Well, to be frank, I don't remember much about the Dagger anymore either, really. Whoever it was, loved being able to combo between your attacks. I just remember being Dagger being very mobile. And since, it's coming mostly from WoW, character mobility while fighting was not as much of a thing, generally speaking.
Now I shall break you.
Alright, so what else did we done here? Let's see, we got over here. We were running around that way. We still need that heart. Alright, I think we're head back to this heart then. I need to AFK for a sec. I need to refill my coffee cup. And I'm back. So I was talking, because I'm always talking, about my first character. Lens. Unsurprisingly, my elementalist. The second character, basically as soon as I got out of the tutorial for the first character, I went to create my second character. And I tried to name him Spongo, an Asura. And the name was already taken. I'm talking 5 minutes after the head start started, the name Spongo was taken. So I had to go with the full name, the name of the Lord of the Rings Online character that basically was the first Spongo, which is the full name of Spongo Smallberries. Only later did I learn that Spongo is a German slang insult. Ellie rating when? That was dumb. I was dumb there. I was thrown by Hodge. Hodge picked me up and threw me. I'm not particularly proficient at any of my elementalist builds. So no time soon would be an answer to that. Sadly. Anyway, Spongo is a German insult. It is a German portmanteau word, a combination of the word spastisch, which means spastic, and Mongo, which is short for Mongoloid. So, my character, unbeknownst to me, was in fact named Spastic Mongoloid. Funny enough, you're on a River Hobbit burglar right now in Lotro. Very nice. Yes, I have 3 cousins. Spongo Smallberries. Let's see, the third one was originally named Bonko Shortwood, but that name Bonko was taken, so he became Zonko. Globo Smackbotty is the second. And that branch of the family is known as the Smackbotty Smallberries branch of the family. Oh, sorry, it's the Shortwood Smallberries branch of the family. It was Zonko Shortwood. So the Shortwood Smallberries, you've got you've got the Sackville Baggins, and you also have the Shortwood Smallberries.
Might makes me right.
Gotta destroy it. Heart complete. Zug zug. I did a little bit of River Hobbit play when they first brought that out, Hodge. Yep, think of the brain processing that might have been put towards curing cancer, but no. Stupid name for Hobbit families. I could have been so much more. Really, Lens, you probably couldn't have. Yeah, that's actually fair. No, I will go to enormous lengths for a bad joke. Originally had River Hobbit Mariner, but when they did all the server upgrades, you started over. Yeah, we moved all of our characters over to one of the servers. I can't remember which. Plus, we also, a bunch of us created characters on the weird sort of progression servers they brought out, where you'd get occasionally attacked by a wraith.
spirit should be impressed.
Seize the moment.
I have more hours in Latro than in Guild Wars 2. Alright, I poisoned myself. That was poor thinking on my part.
You need something?
Yep, I'm doubly poisoned now. It's great. Lucky me.
When can we go home? I want to go home.
We can't travel right now. It's too dangerous.
Too dangerous. Good
I
call.
want to go to Holbrook. Now!
Sorry, you can't hold Brack. You won't hold Brack.
Me too.
Hey.
I want to go to Holbrook.
Now look what you did.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
These are better than what I'm wearing. That means new dyes. Everyone, steel yourselves. Here we go. Again. New shoulders. So this is what we currently look like. And now the new dyes are... Wow. Cherry vanilla, daffodil, chocolate, and evening. And I have to say, that is some fugly outfitting right there. Holy. I can't even. And so I won't even. I have to change that. That's much better. Gold fusion, pastel olive, olive silk, and cream. Make of that what you will. This game feels like a tribute to the naming discussion earlier. Yeah, it was just too much. It was too fugly, even for me. Primarily because whatever color of pink that was, it didn't match between the different parts of the outfit. And so, even things that don't, an overall scheme that doesn't match, I can work with. But one that doesn't match sort of even itself. Yeah. Let's see. I'll ask a nearby researcher about it. Hey, nearby researcher. Dwarves don't want their possessions falling into enemy hands. They enchanted the graves. Randomly reading the headstones is dangerous. Below is the name are the 3 lines of weathered runes. Only one word in each line is legible. Asdra Essence. Tusk Wing. Which line do you read? He's the lesser, so Azure Essence? Yeah, that was correct. Why? No idea, but it was correct. Obviously, it's just because I'm very clever. Somebody else is working on that one. I don't want to work on something that someone else is working on. I want to work on my own stuff. All right. I'm trying to greet them.
Much has been forgotten.
Thank you. That's no help whatsoever. All right, maybe I have to try and read the headstone first. Headstones are asking nearby researcher about it. Researcher says the dwarves didn't want. Yeah, I know. Examine the headstone. Reyna, 3 lines of weather rune, only one word. Archer, healer, brawler. Which line do you read? Healer. That's probably not correct. Why Archer? I mean, 50-50 you were right, because I was definitely wrong.
Too much has been forgotten.
Yeah, you keep saying that, dumbass. Ask a nearby researcher. He says the same thing. Tharn Stonerift. Monk, Ranger, Warrior. Archer, Merc, and Prophecies. How about Tharn Stonerift? Monk, Ranger, Warrior? I would guess Warrior, but that's guessing. Monk. I hated this quest. I no longer hate this quest because at least I know why I'm failing. So I mean, that's a gain for me, I think. Now I know why they're the way they are, and I understand why I can't get them correct. Examine the runes. Runes are worn and indistinguishable in places. Who knows what they could be saying? Oh. Okay, veteran Imp Lord. Well, it's not just a veteran Imp Lord. He's got friends. You didn't mention the friends. Not going to matter to him, because they're all dead. Now that I know that they're Guild Wars 1 references, I approve.
Affirmative.
But I had no idea until now. Thank you, Hodge.
We can't travel.
I feel like I have been edumacated. Hagen. Armorer, merchant, storage. I'm gonna guess armorer? We'll see if Hodge. Armorer. Heart complete. Thank you, Hodge. I didn't get the hero point down there. That upsets me. I am turned into a ball of pure, boiling, angry rage. How about you guys? Are you all boiling, angry rage monsters too? Pardon me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me. Don't mind me. That's not good. We do not like having batches of them all at the same time. Perhaps running past everybody was not wise. Gotta wash the pain away. And that would be good. No. I will commune. Oh, that's fine. Lone Star Wolf brings a friend along.
I'm amazing.
My character just said, and I quote, "I'm amazing." Not like I'm above average or I'm kind of nifty. Is there anything down here? My brain is telling me yes, but my brain, well, not to put it too fine a point on it, my brain often has shit for brains. As a rule, do not trust Linz's brain. 595, 729. And that one is better, so swap that.
This is the only proper course.
Heart vendor is back. Nope, we don't need the heart vendor. We've got a regular merchant we can sell crap to. Would you like to buy my cold stones, my hot stones, and my dull claws? If you put the cold stones and the hot stones together, you can probably come up with 3 medium warm stones. Room temperature stones. Tepid stones. Zucchini growing here in the middle of a snowbank. I press F to doubt. Now, I'm no expert on zucchini because I find them disgusting. Oh, what's the British term for them? I can't remember what the Brits call them. I keep thinking aubergine, but that's eggplant. That's what they call eggplant. Preserved footprint. That's a big honkin' footprint, not gonna lie. Ghosts!
Fury is mine.
I'm not much of a fan of vegetables in general, but I gotta say, zucchini are amongst the ones I dislike most. How goes the character advancement? Mining, we need 4 more. I think that's it. Yeah, we're in tier 3, so we need just like 2 more mining nodes and we'll finish that up. And that'll give us, oh my god, we got so much to go. Enemy factions, that'll be 2 of the 4 we need. We can do a masterwork pretty easily. Oh god. There we go. That is Ding 71. That has opened the 3rd specialization. And since I'm just half-assing this, that's not really a big deal. 5, 5, and 5. We'll go with Arcane. Alright, grant boons when you switch attunements. Critical strikes have a chance to inflict a condition. Grant boon to nearby allies when changing attunements. Create a geyser. Let's see. Cast geyser when you begin reviving. Reviving somebody else? That's not likely to happen. Arcane. Block attacks with an energy shield. Lesser arcane when using elite. We don't. The things that proc on elite use are generally not very good because of the time on the elite use makes them of questionable value. Flame burst, pretty good. When you dodge. Gain skills, grant increased ferocity. Gain charges by changing tunes. We'll just go with the straightforward. Burn 'em. Do we burn 'em and how? That's a variation on an old lawyer joke. Is there anything back in here? Yes, there is. We've got spooters. Drakatoka. What?
Fury is mine.
I will res these scrit. I am a life giver. I give the gift of life itself. It's almost like I'm a god. I don't remember this. I have no memory of this place, as Gandalf would say.
Fury is mine.
It has been a while since I've done this map.
Affirmative.
Well, it goes back further. I'll keep going back. I have no fear.
Fury is mine.
Oh, it comes all the way out. Okay, well then, frankly, their spiders ought to be running the hell away from your spider, sir. Because your spider is terrifying.
Might makes me right.
But then me saying stuff like that is pretty terrifying, too. Might makes me right. The shiniest Skrit treasure. Is this summon up a big spooter? My brain is telling me that. Maybe not. Evidently not. Bong. Ah, Ratatosk is the name of this little Skritsville. Not to be confused, of course, with Skritsburg. I believe this will give me a chunk more of XP, as it will put us one whack, will give us what we needed. There we go. The mining ore was completed. That was good for about a third of a level. Well, 40% of a level. Your spider has a pet spider. Its spider's all the way down. And we've capped out our iron. Oh. Haha, they were chasing me, but I got away, and I can fly. Although this may be a dead-end area. My brain is telling me that. Indeed, it is a dead-end area.
After them!
But they're just toys, little fake spooters. I don't need to fight fake spooters. I'm only here to fight real spooters. And back out into the great outdoors. And bonk. I think that's event driven. That area. Another heart. Well, let's get up the Grawl Trader.
Spirit endures.
Oh, his spirit endures. Yes, but the flesh burns. That's the noble Ukug. That's another level for me. I'm now level 72. I get all three of these. And they're all improvements, which means we get, essentially, a bank of 3 dies that we, die jobs we can use at any time we choose to. We'll choose the first one now, but we may choose more. New dice, new dice. Here we are. First of all, this outfit in particular makes everyone's ass look enormous. Doesn't matter. They could be slender, they could be portly, they could be a fat ass. Regardless, this thing makes everyone's ass look enormous. However, Warband, Seabreeze, Alpine, and Winterbreeze, it looks fiery. We'll stick with it. However, it's one of the ugliest pieces of clothing in the game. And for the record, I'm the fat ass kind. So any of the rest of you are fat asses. That was not an insult. We fat asses, we can critique each other's asses. Maybe I should just shut up. We have a POI over here. After we kill more of the Sons of Svanir. Because we also have a thing for killing them. From the Adventure Guide. If you're new to Guild Wars 2, I do suggest you follow the Adventure Guide. It's a great way of getting XP and also does teach you a lot about the mechanics of the game. It's been like that though. Somebody just spitting fireballs at everybody.
Fury is mine.
Spider was getting hungry. And heart complete. But we'll res Karopek the Fierce, because he's fierce, man. He's not necessarily very bright as he immediately starts attacking the things that knocked him down in the first place. But I admire his stick-to-itiveness. Alright, well, we'll mount up and get that POI.
Might makes me right.
I really do think my character might be psychotic. That is a fair number of dudes. Fortunately, air flight has not been invented as far as the Sons of Svanir are concerned. This is where we came in, I think. Did we miss something back here, though? No, we didn't. We haven't been this way. Wolf Shaman Hragorn. Did we finish the entire lap of... Yeah, we finished the entire lap. Okay, so somehow we did manage to miss him. So we did the lap of Dredge Haunt around the outside, which leaves the middle 27% of the map. Which is still... Oh, no, that... I hate that place in Dredge Haunt. The big underground sucks. You can quote me on that. But if you do, please include the emphasis on how much it sucks. Cabbage. Snow cabbage, evidently, I'm guessing. All right. Where do we get into the big underground here? Up there, maybe? I have some refreshing air conditioning blowing cold air up my shorts. It's bracing. This area is a pain. A chunk of dredge ore. So, a friend and guildie of mine, also my one and only mod that I have, because there aren't enough of you reprobates, or none of you are quite to the level of evil where I need to have any more mods than one every once in a while. Anyway, last time he was going through one of his intermittent fits of playing Guild Wars 2, he leveled a character up and did full map completion without using any mounts. You can go, okay, well, yeah, that's not that big a deal. Without using any gliding, okay, well, that's, that would make things tougher. And without using any waypoints. Which might lead you to go, okay, he's certifiable. And you would not be wrong. All right, where do we start going up here? Over here, I think. I believe he had like 10 deaths, 8 or 10 deaths the whole way, of which like 3/4 of them were falling deaths. Well, I guess we don't go up that way any further, do we? Falling deaths due to the fact that no glider. There are a fair number of places where you can croak. Here, I'll put that stuff in the ground. I'm not looking for fortune and glory. No, I've got a vista and I think a hero point. Get 'em, boys. Sabotage of the weapons cache. I will note, Sabotage also the name of my favorite Black Sabbath album. It has my favorite Sabbath song of all time, Megalomania.
Fury is mine.
The Fury isn't actually mine. I'm fine. Okay, I need to check the clock because in an hour, our static is reading.
Fury is mine.
I'm not sure where we're rating this evening. Well, that's not helpful at all. We jump, we miss, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's jumpable. And then we plummet to a painful death. Because no gliding. But mounts are okay. Never mind, alright? No gliding, but mounts are okay. Not sure why, but okay.
Fury is mine.
Immune to blind, plays gong and dazes. Plays gong. Is he in a metal band? Ow. He dazed me. Okay, jerk.
Mine.
Guy has an enormous amount of hit points for it. Alright, so we got that. That was the... Is this a reward chest? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Still no gliding, but it doesn't say no, no mounts. I guess they changed it for HOT and never expanded the change? Lone Star, your Black Widow has really taken off to get with these guys. My memory is that there's a switch somewhere up here, a chain you can pull that raises or lowers something. It probably lowers what we just flew over. Don't worry, I'll rescue your Black Widow. Art complete. Yay. Somewhere there was a chain you could pull that I think would lower that door that we... lower the bridge that we cheated. I mean, evaded, used alternate methods of conquering. That. But this whole infrastructure is why I've always disliked this area. Again, it is what I would describe as something that happens relatively frequently, like this door. Relatively frequently in Guild Wars 2, which is a very nice piece of game design that as a player I find to be just about a complete pain in the butt. But if they're going to allow it, I'm going to use the flight. We've got to get the... Over here, there's like the mining... Oh, there's the dredge engineer, but that's not him. There's like the mining captain or something like that. He spawns here. Oh, the foreman. There we go. Because it's the foreman's gear. Take that.
Might makes me right.
We have one more POI in here. In that direction. Wonder how many zones had flight added due to player complaints. I mean, it is possible that they removed it and then put it back. Removed flight, the ability to fly, and then put it back. I think more likely is they removed the glide when HOT came in, and then didn't remove flight when POF came in. That there doesn't appear to be anything in there. Is it down below? So, in other words, I think they did what they intended to do. No, this is where we went previously. For Heart of Thorns, and then forgot to do the same thing for POF. Never played with flight, so you tend to mix flight and gliding. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can see them, doing... All right, we've added gliding. What areas should we try and make sure that we take care of so that, gliding doesn't break them? And someone says, well, we want to do it for that place in Dredge Hunt Cliffs. And they're, okay, good idea. And either they didn't ask those questions about flight or they forgot about this one. I think it's the most likely. Or someone went, that place is really kind of a pain in the dick. Let them fly. Either way, I can't say I'm disappointed at at that one little inconsistency. Well, we got another waypoint up there while we're going around the outside. Some death's parting gift, yeah. Oh dear, I forgot to negate flying in there. God, I always hated that place. Bye. Okay, is this a champ? It's a champ. Mage Killer. We got a couple of downed players. I'm going to try to res one. I'm probably going to die too. No, let's see. If Hybro Mouse can keep him busy, maybe I can get this guy rezzed and add another body. I'll be fighting the champion Jotun Mage Killer in just a second. Nice, that guy or those guys have got really good CC.
The fury is mine.
They burned down his CC very fast. Easy peasy.
I like it.
Traveler of the Four Winds. A box. We did it. You were dead the whole time, Alexis. Jeez. We did it. Uh-huh. Pfft. There's always one of them, isn't there? Oh, I was part of the group. Isn't it awesome what we did? You did nothing. Sure I did. All right, I got a chest. In this chest, a very long shot at a watchwork hammer. Oh, interesting. So these are the items I saw earlier. Just these are the actual watchwork version. The other one that we got chests on my other character for are the same model, but they changed the metallic part, and then the gears are turned into mesmer-looking gears. So yeah, those are the ones we saw earlier. I believe this exact same model, just they've changed the metallic weapon part with different colors of metal, and they changed the gears into mesmer-looking gears. But you're right, yeah, they're not bad looking at all. I didn't get one, but they're not bad looking. We kill that.
This is the only proper course.
It is the only proper course. We kill that. Put those away. That sword is a 618. It's an improvement.
A fitting reward.
Evidently, my character thinks that was a fitting reward. I have to note that it wasn't fitting because we don't wear that kind of armor, so it doesn't fit. That's just a definition. So my character, clearly half-wit. 591 is better than 480. Because math.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
Right. Hello, Anso. Feeling better after I killed the enormous Jotun thing? Didn't even give me any extra money. Jerk. We've got a hero point up there that I'm going to go and get. What are we, like 80% done with the map? 85. POI.
The fury is mine.
The Jotun holy site. Ding 73.
The fury is mine.
That is a very, very slightly better
Now I shall break you.
shoulder piece, but slightly better is better, because that's just more math too. So that means another die, but we still have banked a couple of additional die changes if we don't like what we get. I'm okay with that. Again, I just comment on how incredibly unflattering that leg pieces are. The seer pants. They're just awful. We have Shiver Sea, water element. Alpine, earth element. Glint's Rebellion, not an element. And Molten. That's Molten? I gotta say, that's a pretty boring Molten. 22 more points. 8 more points, and we're saving up for our elite specialization. Woohoo! Feel free to woohoo with me if you like. You don't have to. But it hurts my feelings if you don't. Just want to be clear. We have 1 waypoint, 4 POIs, and then 1 each of a hero challenge and a vista. None of them appear to be in the northern part. Some are going to be over here, I think.
My toes again.
Well, there's one.
There's that legendary Shiver Piece hospitality.
Let's start here. Thank you, Senegal. Yeah, I really like the random die. Obviously, sometimes it's going to give you abominations, and, well, those can be a lot of fun, too. But they actually are... Ooh, something's over there. They actually are... they have a method to the madness in the random. It's not actually random. Where is the entry to this place? So sometimes you can get stuff that really looks good unexpectedly. And so if you've got no idea what you want to do in terms of dye colors, just start hitting random until you get something that inspires. That sounds a little silly, but... All right, there is something in there, but where do we go in? My brain is telling me it's like a good distance away on a hillside. Okay, that is not where it is. All right, well, we have a POI over here at any rate. A veteran Pine Sol, not Pine Sol. Pine Sol is a commercial cleaning product. Pine Sol. I think about soul. Think about soul. Think about losing control. That's an old guy musical reference that I doubt anyone's going to get. There's the, I believe, the way in. More dredge, of course. I thought we had gotten that by getting close to the door, but maybe we weren't at the right location. All right, there is something back here that I'm not being able to get to, and I can't remember how to get to it. You can see there's even a merchant in there somewhere. I have completed events 3. Yay! So how much do we have to go in Character Adventure Guide, Volume 3? We need one more. Crafting a masterwork item or Elder Dragon minions. There's the Skrit Leader. I'm not sure what he's doing out there by himself. Road along the mountainside southwest, you think? I mean, it looks like it should be over here somewhere. And it might be down here, but this is the... Does it curl back in? Is there an entrance that curls back in? To the north? I mean, this is... the dungeon. Where I'm clearly not going into. Yeah, no problem. Oh, pff. I piffed. Seriously, that was me piffing. Okay, it's possible that that was what was showing at the dungeon entrance. There was the little man figure saying, hey, you haven't been this way. So I'm not sure that's actually something that's on this map, but I think it is. Invisible wall. I hate them so much. Flames on the side of my face. I think if there's an entrance like down here. Is it here? Did I remember? Also, So I remembered that there was like a little sort of dip with on a hillside. So that was in fact what I was looking for. And we have a POI. And a hero point. Hi, Kakalak.
Hiya.
Wow, I wasn't expecting him to be so enthusiastic. Let's see your suit in action, shall we? You look very spiffy indeed. Hero point. I had a bite of loser cake. I have been trying to cut down on my loser cake. Frankly, the taste is getting a bit old. No, he wasn't killed. Just his cool machine was kind of busted. This is not as good as what I'm currently using. What level? What level? 69. It could give me an ecto. I haven't been getting any ectos from anything I've been salvaging. And I'm still not getting ectos. I mean, ectos are not as valuable as they used to be because everyone is cashing them in for valuable prizes. Sort of. So there is another entrance. No, there isn't. Oh, or maybe there is? It looks like there's another entrance and I just didn't find it. I can't mount here. So I guess you can only drop into this area from whatever is on the other side there. That's kind of weird. Hi, Lone Star Wolf. You seeing the same thing I am, right? That this is a no riding area, no mounts area, and there's no way up. There's only, you have to come in from the other side, where I have no idea where that is, because that's the dungeon. That's just weird. Is there like a guild thing back there? I don't think there's any map point that we need there for map completion. I'm just kind of confused. Not that that's particularly anything new. We're missing one vista and one waypoint and one POI. I don't know, maybe it is in there that we have to go. I know it's not in the dungeon because they never put them in dungeons. But there must be an unexplored map sector that we didn't find. Or I didn't find anyway. Well, let's go to the Sorrow's Embrace waypoint, see if we can find it. Okay, it's just looking up and around. There doesn't seem to be any... No, thank you. No mounts or gliders in there, so it has to be around outside above. Bottom corner is still covered by the artistic covering. Oh, the sort of the glowy, blurry in there. Yeah, and that's where the unexplored map sector is. So, I mean, I must have missed some part of it. I'm entering an area where I cannot use mounts. Oh, really? I got your no mounts right here, you punk. Well, that's where the second... now it's showing two locations, one to the northwest.
That's how I do it.
And one to the southwest. The one to the southwest, I'm pretty sure, is... the other jumping puzzle. Or maybe just the west. Now I'm confused again. All right. God damn it. And no mounting, no gliding. How about bleep you, Ing? Can we bleep you? The undiscovered area animation there to the west, I don't think is the POI. Wow. Or the waypoint. I believe that's the second jumping puzzle. The jumping puzzle inside the jumping puzzle. And there's sadly no way to get there in any kind of hurry other than doing the jumping puzzle again. Which, by the way, have I mentioned, is blocking content behind things like that is bullshit. I will repeat that again. It is bullshit. Open map and zoom out and hover in the thing missing on the left. Unexplored map sector. That's all it says. Now you'll note that here it shows north of the dungeon. But if you're down here, it's like showing right around here. Whereas the actual second jumping puzzle is right there. So now we fall back on the emergency mechanic of going to the wiki. I did mention at the start of running on this character that I hate Dredge Hunt Cliffs. Hate. The icons. Oh, yeah, no, nothing was flashing. The entire map. Believe me, I tried. Nothing was flashing. Yeah, I found the only waypoint there, so that's the second waypoint. We've got one to the east. So, waypoint, 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 waypoint. Those are the 4 waypoints. Then you've got Spearhead, then there's 2 and 1. Spearhead, and there's 2 and 1. This is the way I do it when I can't find things. I use the old-fashioned bullshit mechanic. We've got 3 in the northeast. Those 3. 4. We've got 3 along the top. Yep. It's right there. You can see we've got the something over here indicator. Well, there's the POI. And the waypoint. And the Vista. That's him. So I stick with my initial description on this map. I fucking hate Dredge Hunt Cliffs. Victory is mine. Thank you for the companionship, Lone Star Wolf. Just use the pathing add-on on Blish. Yeah, I've never turned on the pathing. I tried briefly. I did use it for one of the JPs in Old Lion's Arch, I think. Might still be in New Lion's Arch. Basically the rooftop JP in Lion's Arch, but that's the last time I used it. For that, anyway. I'm going to pop back to Mistlock Sanctuary. Generally, I like to do it the old-fashioned way, but in that case, it was just getting really frustrating. And whatever was being indicated, and I think what was being indicated in the southwest corner, was the second jumping puzzle. The jumping puzzle you get behind the jumping puzzle. Let's see. Oh, hey, we charted Dredge Hunt Cliffs. Aren't we special? All right, we have, it's like, I think 30 or 33% chance to get a key out of this. I think I deserve one for what we went through this evening. How about a key instead of, I don't know, 1,501 transmog charges? Thank you. Games exist to have fun. That's why you used to purchase guides with games. Oh, would you like the stack of fucking Prima guides I've got sitting on the old computer next to me? Let's see. We've got EverQuest 1. We've got City of Heroes. Well, I don't know if you've ever heard of this game. Some people seem to like it. So yeah, Prima guides, I have a fair number of. Yeah, it would depend. If it was frustrating, when it got to the point of frustrating, I'd bust out the guide. I will note the Prima guide, however, robbed me of immortality. In Star Wars Galaxies, I decided I was going to play a smuggler. And I was going to go full on, full blast. I was going to grind and grind and grind. And I was going to be the first master smuggler on the server. A guy beat me by about a day and a half, and the reason was simple. It's because I followed the Prima guide. They made it change to smuggler after the Prima guide had been finished, and it didn't make it into the Prima guide. And I spent hours and hours grinding through... I think it was Merchant. The Prima guide said you had to hit a couple of things in Merchant, and you didn't. So somebody else beat me to Master Smuggler on the Eclipse server in Star Wars Galaxies. Immortality. It was within my grasp, and it just slipped away. But I'm not bitter about it.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
As I'm sure you can tell. How about one Black Lion chest? We were guaranteed to get a Nashblade Zephyrite supply box, a Black Lion statuette. We're guaranteed to get 2 commons. Good ones are the unlocks. You can get a shitty unlock, but the unlocks themselves are always fun because you can get something really cool. It's a Gamba. The crafting bags, because I intend to make more legendaries. Sadly, now the die kits are no longer great for me because I have like almost all of the dies and definitely all of the dies you can get out of here. The uncommons are an okay. I actually got one of these the other day. Got the horn. Or the focus. I think it was the war horn. And I really liked it. I was surprised. Yeah, it was, I think, the war horn. Because it's got that shimmering effect. It actually looks really cool. Much cooler than most war horns. Most of the rest of them, the shimmery is okay. So it's not a bad set by any means. Then we have the Necrotic Essence set in the rares, which are green and glowy. And then, of course, the super rares, which I'll never get. I will click open. We'll get the Nashblade Zephyrite supply box. We will get a Black Lion statuette. We'll get a common. We'll get a common. And what we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear. And that will be an uncommon or better. Odds are long. 10%. There we go. There is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Lens has struck out. We'll put away the primer and the Black Lion statuette, and then we'll open the Nashblade box. The Nashblade box, I believe, has a guaranteed gold item. Well, 50 silver or gold plus item. And then the same sort of stuff you get out of the Zephyrite boxes for doing trades at the festival. So we'll get one of these items, 50 silver, gold, gold and a half, 2 gold, 5 gold. Then we'll get these, and maybe one of these, and of course, possibly one of these. Not one of these. I feel safe in saying we will not be getting one of those. We got a 1 gold 50 and a quartz crystal. We'll sell junk. Note, that includes the 1 gold 50. It's just junk. The quartz crystals, actually, you're just sell them right now. The value on those, I do want to see how many quartz crystals are currently on the market, however, because when I checked on Tuesday, the day the festival started, there were 4.5 million quartz crystals on the market. When I checked the next day, it was 7.5 million. Good evening. What's up? Not much more time. I finished my map completion and I need to take a break because I got 20 minutes until I'm raiding. So I will be calling it real soon. So yeah, sorry about that. I do want to see how many of the quartz crystal are currently available. And the number is 12 million. There are now 12 million quartz crystals available. Yeah, 12 million. So it was 4.5 million at the start of the festival on Tuesday, 7.5 million on Wednesday, now 12.25 million crystal. If you ever wanted crystal in stupid amounts, say 12 million, now would be your time. No, there's only 400,000 for 1 copper more. I was going to do something else before I bailed for the evening. It was in my brain and it just escaped. It evaporated. It just went poof. Well, let me grab the money I've got sitting here, simply because I have an exclamation point, and exclamation points drive me crazy. All right, well, I'm going to call it here for the evening. Sure, those will sell out probably around 21:20. Yeah, should be good by then. Maybe you can buy them in Guild Wars 2 and magically transport them to Guild Wars 3, and they'll be used for something. I'm going to call it an evening. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out, as always. I appreciate it very, very much. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Most likely, more Guild Wars 2, probably a key farm, and then some festival stuff, I expect. But who knows? My brain is a BB in a coconut. It rattles, and where it ends up, who knows? I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Sunday night, or possibly Monday morning, goes great. As always, I try to set an achievable goal for the people unwise enough to hang out here. I hope your upcoming work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys. What time? 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, Asia, and Australia. Sorry, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. That's my spiel. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for joining in. Catch you guys next time.